Hello? Can everybody hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear
Oh,
you.
good.
Yay.
Okay. Okay, say something again, Tom. Is that Tom? Hi. Say something again.
Hi.
I'm controlling my volume. Okay. So hi, Andrew, Candy, Sudie. Hi, guys. How are you today?
Good.
Excellent. How are you, Sudie?
I'm good.
Excellent. So today we're going to present our stories that we wrote, and you're going to talk about them. And then I will give you some corrections after. And maybe for next week, you can fix your stories, okay? And I want you to expand on your story for next week. But first, let's review about story elements, okay? Let's go over some vocabulary. Last week, I sent you, oh, Sudie, I just saw your homework now. Or did you just send it today? Oh, hold on. I didn't download it yet. We'll look at that later. I'm just seeing it now. Hi, Peter.
Hi, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, guys, let's look at this Quizlet link. I put this link in the Zalo chat last week. Let me give it to you in the Zoom link right now. Okay, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this vocabulary. We've been studying about different story elements, and this is a nice review. It's only 10 words. Okay, so we have the plot.
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 It's the sequence of events. That's what's happening. So in a story, in order for it to be a story, you need sequence of events.
Teacher, is a settings?
Setting is the place.
Oh,
Plot is the sequence of events. It's what happens.
okay.
So before you guys wrote about a character, and then you wrote about the setting. And the setting is where, but you didn't make a story yet until this week. You made a story. The events that are happening is the plot. Okay, next is setting. What setting? What is the setting? What is the setting? The setting is where
A
and
story.
when the story takes place. So includes when. For example, is it in the morning? Is it the night? Is it during school time? During a working place? It could also include, like, is it take place in like the 1940s during World War II, like you're writing, Andrew? Does it take place in the modern day world? Does it take place in some unknown future? So it's not just the time of day, it's also maybe the period of time. Okay, rising action. A lot of stories, to be interesting, have something that's building and then there's a big event that happens. This is the events leading up to the climax. Climax is the main event. Falling action. So there might be a problem, so then you have a resolution. And then everything gets tied up, meaning everything becomes better. And then it feels like it's time for the story to end. That's the resolution, is when you solve the main problem after the climax. The solving of the problem. Resolution. Example, they live happily ever after. And then after that, solving. Okay, conflict is like the problem. So usually a main character has a main problem. Internal conflict. This is a problem inside, like the thinking of the main character. Often stories are told through the main character, and then we get insight into what they're thinking. External, of course, means outside. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
But you can't see me well. Now
Internal.
you can.
There's two of you.
Yes, because the video froze on the computer. That's why I'm going to turn off the video.
Oh.
Đấy, xoa nhiều, bình tĩnh học này.
There's two of me, yes. Well, you can see only one of me right now.
Open.
Um,
Mm.
okay. Can you see the Zoom, guys? I mean, can you see the Quizlet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Turbulence that take place outside a team.
Okay, I'm going to stop the share for just a second. Okay, and then the theme. We studied about the theme. It has the main idea: love, family, tolerance, growing up, friendship, honesty, heroism.
Is the purpose of the author?
Yes, the purpose. Exactly.
main
Like you guys wrote. Remember we talked about theme and we looked at all the different themes last class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's play this game.
What is it called?
So here's the Quizlet Live. Let's see if we can make it work.
Teacher, I tried to sign a Quizlet account, but I can't do it.
Oh, well, you don't need to have a Quizlet account to do this. See if you
Okay.
can do that later.
Okay.
What
thank
you need to do is you need to scan the screen.
Okay.
Or you need to go to www.quizlet.live and put in this code or scan.
Thank you. Quizlet live.
Teacher, can you send the link
All
again?
right, I joined.
I just sent it.
I joined it. Okay.
Put your name, Tom, like we see Tom's name.
That's G.
That's the code.
Yes.
Andrew,
Peter.
all right. Jenny, Andrew, Suri, Candy, Cherry, Tom.
This.
Two Toms. Oh, two Toms. Two Tommy,
Oh,
Tom, and Tom.
wait. The Tom T wasn't on my computer and the Tom was on my mom's phone, but
Which one do you want to do?
I rather the Tom T. My mom's phone is just she has some things to do.
Okay.
It's both.
Okay. So I'm going to cut you off of the phone. Tom T is what you want, right? Okay? I'm cutting you off that one. Is this everybody?
Um,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who's not here?
we just got 7. Wait. Oh, 8. 8. Sorry.
Andrew, Audrey, Candy, Cherry. Okay, is everyone good? Please tell me to wait if you want me to wait. Seems like everyone is here. Okay. Go.
Mark it right now.
Yay. I got the 2nd place.
Is that who is T-Rex?
Me.
Sudi.
Sorry.
Good job.
Bye.
Okay, plot is the sequence. Let's say that together. Plot.
Plot.
Plot. Plot. Plotty plot.
External conflict.
External conflict.
External conflict.
Okay, and the key word is outside of the character. That's how it's external. Internal is inside, and the conflict is the problem. So the turning point where the character changes is a climax.
Conflict.
The problem is the conflict. So it's understandable that you wrote external conflict when you had a choice. Because the words are so similar, you just have to learn that if it's only the problem, it's conflict. External has a keyword outside. Inside is internal. The main message is theme. Good. It looks like a lot of you guys got that well. Resolution means to solve the problem. Resolve the problem. Rising action is the events up to the climax. Falling action is a resolution. Yay, you guys know the setting. Okay, let's play again. Tom is a rhino. Let's start. Go. Woo! Wow, Suri really knows it. Okay, let's do it. Do you want to play again?
Yep.
Do you want to play again?
Yeah,
Do you want to look at the words one more time or just play?
just play.
Wow, no one can beat Suri. Let's look here now again. Climax is the turning point. Plot is the number sequence of events. Resolution means solve. You can see the word solve inside the word resolution. R-E-S-O-L part is solving. Okay, good. You're getting better. Rising action. Oh, good. This is much better than before. Conflict, the problem. Falling action is the events that come up to the resolution. The story is ending. So look at this picture. That's like the story. It's building up. You set your setting and your character, your conflict, and then the climax is at the very top. And then this is the falling action as things get resolved. And then there's the resolution. And then the story finishes. If it's outside of the main character, it's external. If the problem, and then the theme is like an umbrella for the whole story. You don't ever have to say the theme, but you just know it after you finish the story. Oh, that was a story about love. Oh, that was a story about family. And internal is the inside. Okay, you guys did great. Let's play one more time. Well, no one's gonna beat Suri, it looks like. Okay. Let's finish that game. So guys, maybe tomorrow I'll send, for next week, I want you to continue making your story. Because the next week, I'm going to ask you guys to tell me, what is the theme of your story? What is the resolution? What is the climax? So we're going to talk about that today. So let's look at some of your stories. Let's start with Candy. Candy, you're here.
Yes.
Well, here's Candy's story.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell? I didn't correct them yet, guys. Okay. I will correct the English later and send it to you by Wednesday. And then you can fix your stories, add to your stories, change your stories. I'm opening everything up. So like Andrew, I guess it works like this. Yeah, you can make it as a doc. I'm going to share the Google Doc link with everyone because I'll correct them live on the Google Doc or the Google slide. Okay, but Jenny, I want you to
Um,
I want to be able to edit. But I'm not going to do this right now anyway, but if it's just later. Okay, let's start with Candy. All right, Candy, tell your story.
An unstable birthday.
Bye, Candy.
An unstable birthday. In Annie's birthday, her mom drove her to the monster park on Summer Street. When she arrived, the park looks like no one there. She thought to herself, if don't have anyone there who should have played with. It's so sad. A moment later, another monster family came to Annie and said, "Today is my daughter's birthday. Please come and celebrate with me." But then Annie's mother, why should I attend your daughter's birthday even though today is my daughter's birthday too? Then they stood there arguing for 2 hours without caring about their child's birthday. Annie and the monster friend became friends and played happily for 2 hours while the two monster mothers were still arguing. The end.
Good arguing. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, very nice, Candy. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So tell me, what is the main, if you have to describe the conflict, what is the conflict? What is the problem?
It's like um the the first as Annie's birthday, but then another families come and said that this is uh, uh, another friend's birthday today too, and the mother, that friend's mother said invites Annie to her daughter's birthday, but then
Okay, well, you're describing the whole story. So can you summarize and think what is the main problem with just one sentence?
what?
What is the main problem? Can you make one sentence to describe the problem?
It's uh, Annie's mom and another monster mom stood to agreeing for 2 hours about the birthday.
Yes. That's how they resolved it. The main problem is the parents arguing, right? And then the resolution is Annie and the monster friend became friends.
Yes.
So this is the resolution. Now you could expand the story and you would like maybe talk about the playing. And that would be like the conflict resolution and the declining climax. Maybe you could make it longer and talk about the games. You could make it more active. Have the two friends, the two children, start having conversation. So instead of just describing it, make the two children more active with their speech. So that's your homework, guys, is going to be to kind of make your story a little bit better, okay? For next week, okay? Also, if you want to add more pictures, you can add more pictures. But it looks great. Okay, let's look at another one. Thank you, Candy. Audrey. Are you there, Audrey? Did Audrey go away? She disappeared. All right, well, let's go to another person. Tommy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy,
Yeah.
do you want to read your story?
Oh wait, what?
Whose
It's
is this?
not my one. Oh. It mine, but it my old one. My new one. I have changed something.
Oh. Did I download the wrong one, or did you change it and not send it to me?
Yep, I didn't send it. I just sent my old one.
Oh,
I'm nearly at home, so I could I could I could go home and I send you my new one.
okay. Well, the homework for next week is to make your story better and to think about what is your plot? What is your conflict? And if you don't have that, maybe to make it better. So just send it, look at it again, and then send me when you're really finished, okay? Okay, Andrew. Let's let Andrew read his story. Are you there, Andrew?
Yeah,
Are you gonna read your story?
yeah.
Oh, you have your own website, huh? I like your copyright.
The city. Alex drove to the city streets, but everything was different now. The usual
Okay,
hustle
let's
and
practice, Andrew. Let's practice speaking a little slower.
okay.
So your storytelling voice. Alex strolled through the city streets, but everything was different now.
The usual hustle and bustle had a strange twist. Everyone wore protective suits because of a new virus called Goofy. The suits were bright yellow, with big helmets that made everyone look like they were straight out of a sci-fi movie. Alex couldn't help but chuckle at his reflection in the store window. He looks like an overgrown canary.
Okay, good. Keep going. Still try to put more rhythm in your reading. And speak a little slower. The suits were bright yellow with big helmets that made everyone look like they were straight out of a sci-fi movie. So when you tell a story, you want to have like show the drama in the voice. Alex couldn't help but chuckle at his reflection. When you say chuckle, you want to laugh a little. He looked like an overgrown canary. All right, continue.
The city, once lively and full of chatter, now felt eerie and quiet. Parks were deserted, cafes were closed, and a constant hum of conversations was replaced by the occasional muffled voice through a helmet. Despite the weirdness, Alex was determined to make the best of it. He turned a corner and spotted a group of kids his age also suited up huddled together in front of the building.
Okay. Chapter 2, The Hunt.
Hey, what's going on? Alex asked. His voice sounded funny through the helmet. A boy named Tommy turned and grinned. We're planning a scavenger hunt. We thought it'd be fun to explore the city and find cool stuff, even with these goofy suits on. Alex's face lit up with excitement. That sounds awesome. Can I join in? Absolutely, Tommy replied. We're just about to start. Here's a list of things we need to find. Alex glanced at the list. It included items like a red balloon, a green leaf, and something that makes a funny noise. The group divided into teams and began their adventure, eager to see what they could discover. As Alex wandered down the street, he spotted a small toy store with a big red balloon in the window. He pointed it out to the team, and they all cheered. They had found the first item.
Oh, this is going to be chapter 3,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. They continued their hunt, finding a green leaf in a tiny park and a squeaky toy that made everyone laugh uncontrollably. The scavenger hunt turned out to be a blast, bringing a sense of normalcy back into their lives. Alex realized that even though everything looked different, they could still have fun and make new memories. By the end of it, the group had found everything on their list. They gathered around a big statue in the city square, sharing stories and laughing about their adventures. Looking at his friends, Alex felt a warm, happy feeling inside. The city might have changed because of a goofy virus, but with a bit of creativity and good company, they could still find joy and excitement. He knew that no matter what challenges came their way, he would get through them together.
Okay, great. Who's that?
I don't know.
A person from Vietnam. So,
Yeah.
very nice. Now,
Oh.
what is the conflict of the story?
Like the virus.
So, is it external or internal?
Well, like the fighting is the like virus.
Right. So, is that an external conflict or an internal conflict?
External.
Exactly. What's the resolution?
Like even though there's the virus, like people they can still have fun.
And what is the setting?
This the setting is like in the city.
And when is it? Is it modern times?
Yeah, like in the future.
Oh, okay. Now the plot is the main story, so I'm not going to ask you guys to say that because that's the main story is the plot, all the things that are happening. But all these other questions you can write a short answer for.
Oh.
So I'm putting all of your homeworks on a Google Doc or the Google slide. And I'm going to make some comment, some suggestion, and correct the grammar. And maybe on Wednesday, I can send it back to you guys, okay? And then for homework, I want you to answer these questions about your own story, correct your mistake, and send me, and maybe expand your story more. Just make it better if you want to. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's think about what is the climax as well. That's the turning point. So stories have this, right? You set the story, you get the setting and the characters, and then the plot starts. The conflict is introduced, and then the story events happen, and the climax is the turning point.
Oh.
For example, in Sophie's story, was it Sophie or Candy's story? It's the point where the kids start to play together. That's the climax. And then everything gets better. This is the resolution. When things start to get better, and then the story finishes. The climax is the turning point. What's the turning point of your story, Andrew?
Like, I'm not sure.
I think it's sad and happy.
Well, that would be the theme. What is the theme?
Like, not, I'm not, like, adventure.
Okay. Maybe looking forward, finding positive things after like a bad event.
Yeah.
Saying the theme is the most difficult part. So these are not easy questions, guys. I'll put the theme as the last question. So I want you to answer these questions about your story. And thinking about these questions might help you make your story better too. And I'm going to write these questions on each of yours. So I'm going to send you it back. So please wait. Don't do anything yet. And we'll continue to present. We're going to do a few more before we finish today. Who wants to do your story today? So I wrote this in the Zalo chat. Tommy, send me your newest version, okay, guys? Audrey, you disappeared. Audrey, you're back. Do you want to read your story? Jenny?
No, my story is not so good, so I will fix it later. I don't want to share it now.
Okay. Cherry? Do you want to share your story, Cherry?
Yes.
Okay.
Story Grilled Sweet Potato by Jerry. It is a cold and windy day. Gigi Apello is going to buy grilled sweet potato for breakfast. How good it is if you eat a hot potato. Yum, it is very wonderful. Then something suddenly pulls Gigi and she is in the jail.
Oh. Okay.
But do you know that Gigi is very strong and she can break anything with one hand? So that she breaks the jail and she is going to find the bad king. The king likes clean things and hates dirty things, and also he is a bad person. Then Gigi sees the king. He is eating expensive sushi, and the king sees Gigi too. The king shouts, "Where are the gods? Go and defeat this dirty pillow." That pillow makes me angry. Then all the strong gods come and they start to fight with Gigi. But that's not all about the story. Then Gigi felt so much pain, and suddenly there is a loud bang. Gigi drops the bomb. The gods and king all die because the smell is so yucky. Finally, Gigi was come back home and asked Cherry, "Where do you buy the green sweet potato?" Then I said with a shy voice, I just buy from a dirty food street." Gigi was very angry because I sold a green sweet potato for her.
All right.
And that is the end of my story. Thank you for reading my funny story about Gigi. The end.
Okay. So if you're writing the story, you don't need that last part. You would just say the end. So yeah, guys, what I'm going to do, I've taken your PowerPoints or your Google or your Word file and put them here. I'm going to correct them on here, and then I'm going to share it back with you. And then I can make like a new slide. And for example, I can put the questions here. Because I want you guys to think about your own story and think, what is this? And answer these questions. So you can like put your answer at the end, after you say the end. So after your story finishes, then you can like answer these questions. And I will set it up for you, okay? So please wait until like Wednesday for me to send it back. And then I'll correct your grammar for you too. Okay, we have time for one more. Does anybody want to go? Who is this? Sophie.
Teacher, I'm not ready to share it yet because I
Okay.
need to fix.
Okay. And Suri, is that you who sent it today? Suri, can you make it on a Word file or a PowerPoint or Google slide for me?
Yes.
Because I can't go in and change it if it's the PDF. Like on the Word file and the Google, I can go in and put in the like PowerPoint, Google slide. I can actually go in and change it. But if you send it to me, either is okay. Like Andrew did Andrew did Word file. So I made it into a Google Doc. You can do it that way, or you can do it using a Google slide or PowerPoint, okay?
Okay.
But the PDF is difficult for me to change it. Or to put it here like this. Okay, well, I'm gonna fix it. What you sent me, if you wanted me to correct something different, send it before Wednesday, okay? On Wednesday, I have some time, so I'm gonna check it for you guys, okay? And then you'll have time to change it and answer the questions before next class, okay? And then next week, everyone can present your story again. But the people who didn't present yet will present. And then we'll start thinking more deeply about answering these questions about your own story. Okay? Good?
Yeah.
All right. That's all for today, guys.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Jerry.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye. Bye, Terry. Bye, Candy.